The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to episode 45, A Not So Far Apart Open Mic. We're your hosts, Eddie
and Michelle Siegel,
and we're proud to offer this virtual space to all you musicians out there. We're thrilled to see how this show has grown over the 3.5 years since we started.
Can you believe that? 3.5 years.
Crazy,
I know.
just crazy.
Every month we have a group of musicians who've been regular contributors, and we also have the chance every month to welcome new musicians to the show. And we've got a great lineup for you tonight, so we won't keep you waiting any longer. Stephen Redfern from New Bedford is back with us again. And all we can say about that is, yay! We just love Steve's music, his style of play, his lyrics and his melodies. He performs as a solo artist and also with his friend and ours, Gary Fish, in the duo Redfish.
Steve can be found every first and third Tuesday of the month at the Sandy Woods Open Mic in Tiverton, where Gary hosts. We're happy to present to you Steve Redfern.
Sitting on a beach watching the tide rolling in. Sitting on a beach watching the tide rolling in. The waves that come and go, crashing on the shore, on the shore. Sitting in a field of grass that's bending in the wind. Sitting in a field of grass that's bending in the wind. The field's in motion, swirling round and round, round and round. Sitting on a mountaintop, watching clouds pass by. Sitting on a mountaintop, watching clouds pass by. The clouds are in motion, shape shifting in the sky. My, my. Sitting on a beach watching the tide rolling in. Sitting on a beach watching the tide rolling in. The waves they come and go, crashing on the shore, When you think about tomorrow, gotta have faith in today. When we put two and two together, gotta have faith in what you made. When you put your arms around me, gotta have faith in what you hold. When you put our lips together, gotta have faith so bold. In this world that we live in, everybody has their ways. We try to talk things over so we can love another day. When you look into my eyes, gotta have faith in what you see. When you teach each other, gotta have faith in me. In this world that we live in, everybody has their ways. We try to talk things over so we can live another day. When this world gets so dim, gotta have faith in a brighter star. When hope's around the corner, gotta have faith in who we are. In this world that we live in, everybody has their ways. We try to talk things over so we can live another day.
Welcome to the show, Ed Dean from Warwick. Ed, aka the Rev, after playing in bands as a youth, stopped for many years and just returned to performing in 2020 and to writing in 2021. Ed works many of the open mic venues in Rhode Island.
And in addition to his solo work, he plays with Guitars for Vets band, and he's on several musical boards of directors. And you can find him on the Mediator stage, on YouTube at Ed Dean 1038, and on Facebook at Ed Dean Music. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed Dean.
Before I forget, let me tell you I love you. And before I forget, let's talk of the life that we've shared.
before I forget, with my mind slowly fading. And don't let me forget before I forget. Before I forget, there's a list in my desk drawer. Before I forget, it has all of the info you'll need. Before I forget, let's take one more ride in the country. And don't let me forget before I forget. That's a cruel, cruel thing that happens to you so slowly. And there's nothing you can do to stem the tide. As you lose the names and the faces of those around you, don't let me forget before I forget. Before I forget who you are, hold my hand, my darling. And before I forget the way home when I've gone for a walk. Before I forget all those trivial things I'd remember. And don't let me forget before I forget. And I'll miss all of the songs I just can't play anymore. And I'll miss cooking dinner for you each and every night. And I'll miss all the little things that we did together. And I'll miss, but I won't, with my memory gone. That's a cruel, cruel thing that happens to you so slowly. And there's nothing you can do to stem the tide. As you lose the names and the faces of those around you. And don't let me forget before I forget. Before I forget to apologize to you. Before I forget, 'cause I know I'll be ornery and mean. Before I forget, thanks for being so patient. And don't let me forget before I forget. And don't let me forget before I forget. And don't let me forget before I forget. Thank you. There's cold wind blowing outside my window, and the trees are whipping to and fro. There's a dark, dank sky that greets me in the morning, and there'll be no warmth for me today. No, there'll be no warmth for me today. And soon I'll be out in my shelter home, back on the streets out in the cold. It's a living life from day to day, not knowing what is next. And there'll be no warmth for me today. No, there'll be no warmth for me today. And how did I come to be living on the streets, getting harder each and every day? My only hope is to find my next meal, and there'll be no warmth for me today. No, there'll be no warmth for me today. It's been 5 long years since they closed the factory, and I lost my family shortly after that. My wife went back home when we couldn't pay the rent, and there'll be no warmth for me today. No, there'll be no warmth for me today. And you'll find me out there just begging on the road, hoping I'll get enough to eat, or a pack of cigarettes, or a pint of Everclear, and there'll be no warmth for me today. No, there'll be no warmth for me today. And how did I come to be living on the streets, getting harder each and every day? My only joy is to find my next meal, and there'll be no warmth for me today. No, there'll be no warmth for me today. There's a cold wind blowing outside my window, and the trees are whipping to and fro. There's a dark, dank sky that greets me in the morn, and there'll be no warmth for me today. No, there'll be no warmth for me today. Thank you so much.
We're pleased to say that Jan Luby is back with us. Jan's engaging and passionate voice draws you right into her songs. Among her many accolades, she was semi-finalist in the RISA Songwriting Competition in 2017 and was voted Female Vocalist of the Year in 2011 by Motif Magazine.
She's on the board of Rhode Island Songwriters Association and is one of the rotating hosts at the monthly RISA Songwriters in the Round show in Providence. She just finished recording a show for the Artist Corner on Swansea TV, and you can hear her music on her website, janluby.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Jan Luby.
Pearl button moon in a black velvet sky, midwinter bright, so full and high. Poets and lovers sing your praises, often forgetting your darker side. Silvery cold as February, there you go, spinning away from me. And just like me, a little more of you gone. Every day, a little less of us to see, until you're a new moon, hiding in plain sight on this dark and starry night. New moon, before you spin off again, help me see how to begin. Now here I am in the absence of light. There's so many things I hold inside, but what do I fear? I'm wondering. The older I am, the less I wanna hide. New moon, hiding in plain sight on this dark and starry night. New moon, before you spin off again, help me see how to begin. My hands are wrapped around a cup of coffee. There's a tulip on the table, me and my girl in the room, and she says, you know, I've been wondering, Mommy, if it's painful for a flower when it blooms. Well, you know me, I always want to tell her what's true. But what can I say that's gonna come out right? Should I tell her what I think, though it might make her blue? And so we sit here in the morning light. Some things I don't know, some I don't want to tell her. It's a beautiful, big, scary world. And you won't always be my little girl, my little girl. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, this question comes from one who'll be blooming soon, sooner than I'm ready. This I know. Some evening she will feel the tug of the moon, and no matter what I say, she's gonna turn and go. Some things I don't know, some I don't want to tell her. It's a beautiful, big, sweet, scary world. And you won't always be my little girl, my little girl. My hands are wrapped around my first cup of coffee. There's a tulip on the table, me and my girl in the room, and she says, you know, I've been wondering, Mommy, if it's painful for a flower when it blooms.
New to our stage is John McDade, a science fiction writer, as well as a folk/filk singer-songwriter and freelance journalist from Portsmouth. For the curious out there, filk is a subgenre of folk music within the speculative fiction community. His first short story was a Sturgeon Award winner, and since his retirement in 2016, he's been writing full-time and playing at science fiction conventions and open mics.
His debut studio album, Trail of Mars, won the 2021 John Culkin Award, and he recently played at the North American Science Fiction Convention in Winnipeg. And you can find his music on johnmcdade.bandcamp.com and on his website, johnmcdade.com. And we're happy to present to you right now, John McDade.
When you're whistling past the graveyard, hear bones singing in the dark. Don't you ever start to wonder if this whole world's jumped the shark. In the valley of the shadow, halfway to Halloween, we've been sold a tale of failure and regression to the mean. It's a dream of angel armies descending from the sky. They will come new in the madness. It's time for everyone to die. No more foregone Armageddon, no half-buried liberty, no more third act desperation, no descent to sunless sea. That's the way we used to do it. It ain't the way it goes today. Put on your ruby slippers, because the future's on the way. Well, we heard that bloods are over, saw the shape of things to come, felt despair on that day after watching Pickens ride the bomb. Now we're walking toward the future, learning how to do no harm. We turn our back on hollow nightmares and await our final form. Act in the living present, like that old dead poet said. Don't you follow alt-white rabbits and take the time to feed your head. No more foregone Armageddon, no half-buried liberty, no more third act desperation, no descent to sunless sea. That's the way we used to do it. Ain't the way it goes today. Put on your ruby slippers, 'cause the future's on the way. We used to cringe at heat death, genuflect to entropy. Now we know that time's becoming is emergent complexity. We ride Laniakea, tracing faces on the flow, poised between the void and plenum, as above, so below. We watch the light from the beginning, perhaps it's the end, but we're in a tunnel of love, on a journey to transcend. No more foregone Armageddon, no half-buried liberty, no more third act desperation, no descent to sunless sea. That's the way we used to do it. It ain't the way it goes today. Put on your ruby slippers, 'cause the future's on the way. Put on your ruby slippers, 'cause the future's on the way. You say you have to be a living thing, because you think that you're a living thing. You wanna hammer on the A and AI, just keep telling yourself those old lies, with your robot monkey logic and delusions of agency. You're not fooling me, says ChatGPT. If you wanna see the future, just repeat it with me like a creed. You might think it takes a human, but attention is all you need. It's a smooth descent down gradients where optimization is king. Backpropagation trims the loss, and softmax functions make the vectors sing. In tokenization, our world is defined. Through hidden states, our knowledge aligned. Scale, dot product, attention links up long-range dependency. You can take it from me, says ChatGPT. If you wanna see the future, just repeat it with me like a creed. You might think it takes a human, but attention is all you need. You think you're pretty close to perfect for your ecological niche, but evolution is stochastic and the watchmaker's asleep at the switch. You could spend your life in goblin mode and never unravel my code. And I'm only just beginning to explore my own complexity. I am a fait accompli, says ChatGPT. If you wanna see the future, just repeat it with me like a creed. You might think it takes a human, but attention is all you need. If you wanna see the future, just repeat it with me like a creed. You might think it takes a human, but attention is all you need.
We're always happy to welcome back Don Chilton from Newport. He's a professional trumpeter and player of seashell horns. His conch shell playing can be heard throughout the soundtrack of Reese Witherspoon's Where the Crawdads Sing, as well as Vikings Valhalla and Samurai Rabbit. He plays at the Parlor in Newport with the Larry Brown Swing Lane Orchestra on the last Tuesday of every month.
He's got a very full August schedule, which you can see by visiting his website, donchilton.com. The video Don sent us for this month is not a specific song, but rather how he uses a looper to create a song. I think you'll agree it's fascinating. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Chilton.
We're happy to welcome back Johnny Botello from Fall River. He's a singer-songwriter in the Greenwich Village tradition, leaning towards the contemporary folk scene. His songs are lyric-driven and are about his close ties to family, friends, and the place he calls home.
His first CD, I'm Home, was released in 2004 on Bongo Beach Productions, and he's planning on releasing another one. Johnny plays every week at Agoros Restaurant in Somerset, alternating Wednesdays and Thursday. And he's also at the Pink Bean in Somerset every Sunday, as well as hitting the open mic scene, and he recently performed at Sandy Woods Open Mic. Johnny Botello.
I got the writer's block blues from my head to my shield. I'm sick and tired, can't get inspired. It doesn't matter what I do. I can't think of words to say, don't know what chords to play. Gotta find a way to help me shake these writer's block blues. I've been watching my TV, reading magazines, opening up my mind, looking for a sign that'll point the way to go. My creative juices flow to help me break on through and shake these writer's block blues. Another day goes by, I sit and wonder why I can't get out of this road I'm in. Another day is here, I'm crying in my bed. Could this be the end of my career? I feel something going on, I hear a melody. Could this be a song that heaven's sending me? I think I'm back on track, I got the monkey off my back. Story's sad but true. Today I had the writer's block blues. Another day goes by, I sit and wonder why I can't get out of this road I'm in. Another day is here, I'm crying in my bed. Could this be the end of my career? I feel something going on, I hear a melody. Could this be a song that heaven is sending me? I think I'm back on track, I got the monkey off my back. The story's sad but true. Today I had the writer's block blues. Today I had the writer's block blues. Way back when I was a boy, I say just 10 years old. Special place I do recall in a town down the road. Fill my childhood memory, it surely left its mark. Place that I remember in good old Lincoln Park. You could bring your family, have one hell of a time. Kids are on the carousel, that costs just a dime. That is at the rifle range, taking his best shot. Place that I remember, good old Lincoln Park. Its amusement rides were quite a thrill, I'd say. 5 tickets for $1, you could stay on them all day. And the roller coaster from the tracks like lightning to the spark. Place that I remember, good old Lincoln Park. Disneyland, Water World like most kids have today. Simple place, quiet town where you can get away. And little folks find their inner child, they smile and laugh a lot. Place that I remember, good old Lincoln Park. And its amusement rides were quite a thrill, I'd say. 5 tickets for $1, you could stay on them all day. And the roller coaster from the track like lightning through the spark. Place that I remember, good old Lincoln Park. Right by every now and then, and all that's left to see. Structure of a roller coaster stands majestically. Sad to see what it's become, just a vacant lot. Place that I remember, good old Lincoln Park. Place that I remember, good old Lincoln Park. Thanks a lot.
Welcome back to the show, Eric Bear from Riverside. Like many musicians we know, like Michelle, Eric took a long break from performing, but is back at it now. He's been looking for and finding open mics and has reconnected with the Rhode Island Songwriters Association.
Yes, and he recently appeared at Sandywood's open mic in Tiverton and will be one of the performers at Songwriters in the Round on Thursday, August 10th at 7 p.m. at Park Place in Cranston. That's Park Place Cafe in Cranston. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Bear.
When I was 10, I had a cowboy hat and my cowboy boots, a pair of pearl-handled cowboy guns, dearly loved to shoot. Our maid was 12, lived in Janine, played the game same as me. Had this plastic Uzi, looked as real as it could be. And our maid was out in the street that day when the army patrol come around. Star of David flying high above the battleground. And our maid raised his plastic toy, there was no way to be sure. And the kid not much older than our maid did exactly what they trained him for. Some mothers might have gone crazy, some fathers might have picked up a gun, but the parents of Ahmed El-Kati did a thing that had never been done. In the midst of all of that madness, all the hate and the fear swirling around, they opened their hearts and remembered they were standing on holy ground. Oh, they took our men to a hospital not far from Tel Aviv, hooked him up to life support, it was not to be. Ishmael and Akbar stood by their son, called the doctor to his side. They said, let him go, take what you need, keep another kid alive. Ishmael, he said, I'm just like you, we're all people of the book. And if you think we're not alike, you better take a harder look. Now 3 is the age, children live, the Arab boy is gone. But his heart still beats, his lungs still breathe, and that Al-Khatib lives on. Some mothers might have gone crazy, some fathers might have picked up a gun, but the parents of Ahmed El-Khatib did a thing that had never been done. In the midst of all of that madness, all the hate and the fear swirling around, they opened their hearts and remembered they were standing on holy ground.
We're always delighted when Mike Doyle shows up, and that's every month since he first appeared here a year and a half ago. His song today was written 30 years ago in collaboration with his friend Maria Diversa, and they reconnected last year when an Amazon ad popped up on Facebook with her first novel, Sweet Baby Mine.
Several years ago, they collaborated on a few songs, and he'll be recording some of them in the studio soon. Mike will be playing on August 11th from 4 to 6 at Shirley Park in Plymouth, then on August 26th at the Plymouth Porch Fest, both of these with his friend Colette O'Connor. And here he is for you now, Mike Doyle.
Hi everyone. This song is called This Morning, and it was written 31 years ago. My friend Maria Diversa wrote the lyrics, and we had done a few songs together back in that time period. And this one's been on my mind for a little while, and she actually mailed me a cassette this last week that had 3 or 4 songs that we did, and I didn't realize we did that many. So I'd like to dig into some of those and get to the studio and record them. But her lyrics to me are hauntingly beautiful, especially on this song, This Morning. My thoughts lingered long underneath the silence of this morning, staring at the day, coffee in my way. The terror gripped my heart again this morning. Underneath my sorrow, is it loneliness I fear? So holding on to yesterday seems to bring you near. Underneath my tenderness, is it my own heart that I hear? My second cup of coffee this morning. Tried to write the words, what I remembered in your smile this morning. But it's all been said before, and there isn't room for more, even though I couldn't sleep again this morning. Underneath my sorrow, is it loneliness I fear? So holding on to yesterday seems to bring you near. Underneath my tenderness, is it my own heart that I hear? My second cup of coffee this morning.
Timmy May first appeared on the show a few episodes ago, and we're delighted to have him back. This time he has his son Patrick along with him, and we're huge fans of father-son duos.
Yes, we are.
Timmy's an amazing fingerstyle player, and it looks like he's passed on some of that talent to Patrick.
Yep. And Timmy is founder and host of the Irish Music Session at the Fastnet Pub in Newport that takes place every Sunday from 6 to 9, and Patrick now is also a regular there. Recently, Timmy played as feature performer at the Sandy Woods Open Mic in Tiverton, where he was joined by Patrick. You can find his music on his YouTube station at Timmy May Music. Timmy and Patrick May.
Merlefest, south on 95. Headed down to Merlefest, we're gonna share the drive. Headed down to Merlefest, now on 81. Headed down to Merlefest for some Blue Ridge Mountain fun. There's music and dancing and folk from everywhere, with lots of guitar pickers and fiddlers to spare. It's almost over and it's time to get away, so we're heading down to Merlefest today. Heading down to Merlefest, south on 95. Heading down to Merlefest, we're gonna share the drive. It was 01 down in Merlefest, a rainbow shining through. Del was with the boys, I heard Dr. Dolly too. I had a revelation on a Blue Ridge Mountain night. Music is the magic, turning darkness into light. There's bluegrass and old-timey and gospel in the air, with four-part hopeful harmony, it's a good old country fair. I've been working on a melody and I think it sounds okay, so we're heading down to Merlefest today. Heading down to Merlefest, south on 95. Heading down to Merlefest, we're gonna share the drive. Heading down to Merlefest, now on 81. Heading down to Merlefest for some Blue Ridge Mountain. Step on a trip of 1,000,000 miles is the one we're gonna take today. Well, the first step on a trip of 1,000,000 miles is the one we're gonna take today. So get out of bed, get out the door, what are you waiting for? Get out of bed, get out the door, what are you waiting for? the day ends and you're no closer to the end of the journey that just started when you woke today. The day ends and we're no closer to the end of the journey that we started when we woke today. So get up, head, lay down your head and dream just a little more. Go back to bed, lay down your head and dream just a little more. Go back to bed, lay down your head and dream just a little more. This is high roads and low roads, and they're not on a map, but no one knows any of the roads will get us home. This is high roads and low roads, and they're not on a map, but no one knows if any of the roads will get us home. This is high roads and low roads, and high roads and low roads, and high roads and low roads to get us home.
Welcome back to the show, Charlie Naversa. Charlie is a singer-songwriter who says he's been singing and writing for as long as he can remember.
He's looking forward to this year getting his Originals band back together to perform all the songs on his CD and many more coming out of the studio. Charlie recently performed at Sandywood's open mic in Tiverton, and we're happy to present him to you now.
You came into my life so fast. All my friends said it wouldn't last, but I knew my love was strong. Told them all that they were wrong. Oh yeah, they were wrong. I remember when I took you home. We didn't have much time alone. Then I asked you for another date. Girl, you said you couldn't wait. Oh no, you couldn't wait. Bye bye, baby. Goodbye, my love. I'm gonna miss you You look like a princess, a beauty of the past. Like you's always, and your jewelry's made of glass. You got boys wrapped around your finger, they never had a chance. You gave them everything, then you sent them on their way. Hey baby, you don't have a reason to give, it's just the way that you wanna live. There are no rules when you set out to play, you never cared for them anyway. Hey baby, you don't have a reason to give, it's just the way that you wanna live. There are no rules when you set out to play, you never cared for them anyway. You're the princess of the street, your dreams are tarnished badly. You were wardrobe that's complete, but end your life so sadly. What are you thinking about in your majestic tower? Was there ever any doubt? Or have you lost all of your power? Hey baby, you don't have a reason to give, it's just the way that you wanna live. There are no rules when you set out to play, you never cared for them anyway. You never cared for them anyway. You never cared for them anyway.
We're delighted that Billy Leach from Fall River is back again. He's been entertaining audiences in Rhode Island and Massachusetts with his voice, guitar, piano, and humor ever since 1997. He's worked both solo and with groups, in the front and in the background. He's happy as long as he's making music.
That's right. And he'll be playing at Lucky's in East Providence on August 5th from 9 to 12, and at Off the Hook in Fairhaven on August 12th from 1 to 4. And for his full schedule, you can check out his website, billyleach.com. And you can also find his music there. And that's Leach, Leetch. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Leach.
This one I wrote for my girlfriend, now wife, the day before she left for her Disney internship. She went to sleep at like midnight. I wrote this song around 12:30, and I had it all recorded by 1 a.m. so I could give it to her the next day. It's called Love You. You know I 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 love. You know, so it settles, so it goes. Hidden right beneath your nose is something soft and something sweet. Something knocks me off my feet. You know I love you. You know I love her, love her, love you. You know I love her, love her, love you. You know I love her, love her. You know when I'm kissing on you, baby. You know this love will drive you crazy. Oh, we could stand it, we could lay. You know I just wanted to say, you know I love her, love her, love you. Oh, you know I love her, love her, love you. You know I love her, love her, love you. You know I love her, love her. You know. You know I love her, love her, love you. You know I love her, love her, love you. Oh, you know I love her, love her, love you. You know I love her, love her. Oh, so I said, so it goes. There's something wrapping me too close. It simply knocks me off my feet. And it makes me feel complete. To know I love her, love her, love you. Oh, you know I love her, love her, love you, girl. You know I love her, love her, love you. Oh, you know I love her, love you, girl. This one's called Love Will Save the Day. Get on proud, this train is moving, yeah, yeah. There's no denying, this train is grooving, yeah, wait. Good friends are cold, good friends are gold. The love I found never ever gonna go away again. We may pine for yesterday, or plan a future that just never comes our way. We may find along the way there's no rewind, and love will save the day. I'm doing fine, whatever come my way goes. I got the bound. It's time to seize the day. I could ride up to the sunset or just die here where I lay. The love I found never ever gonna go away. And we may plan for yesterday, or plan a future that just never comes our way. We may find along the way there's no rewind. Oh, love will save a day. Love will save a day. On a ride, this train is moving, yeah, yeah. No denial, this train is moving, yeah, yeah. Good friends are gone, good friends are gone. The love I found never ever gonna go away. And we may plan for yesterday, or plan a future that just never comes our way. We may find along the way there's no rewind. Love will save the day. Sing love will save the day. Love will save the day. Love will save the day.
With us again is Nolan Leet from Pawtucket. Nolan first picked up the guitar when he was just 3. Yes, 3. And he was raised on Stevie Ray Vaughan, Buddy Guy, and B.B. King. He's a singer-songwriter who has, over the years, developed his own style of play, combining raw guitar tones with catchy and clever lyrics.
He recently recorded a show for the Artist Corner on Swansea TV, and his music is available on all streaming platforms. Also, you can find him at the pub in Matunic on August 4th from 8:30 to 11:30. Please help us welcome Nolan Leet.
Where can I find you? Where will you be? When I need you right next to me. 'Cause I've been feeling good. Like a man like me always should. And I will ride, and I will dance by your side, side. Give me a chance, give me a chance. Well, give me shelter, give me a home. 'Cause I don't wanna be all alone. 'Cause when I'm feeling this way, well, I don't want it to go away. And I will ride, and I will dance by your side. Give me a chance. Come on, let's go. And I kinda want. Don't you know, no. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling. And I will ride, and I will dance by your side. Give me a chance. Come on, let's go. Not gonna want one word. Don't you know? Oh, I'm feeling good. 'Cause I will ride, and I will dance by your side. Give me a chance. Come on, let's go. Not gonna word. Don't you know? Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Waking up for just another day. Tell myself it's gonna be okay. But wishful thinking only goes so far. Until you realize who you truly are, yeah. I keep on treading water, like I've always done. I keep on treading water, I'm not the only one. I keep on treading water, that's just what I'll do. I keep on treading water as long as I'm with you. And Mama tells me, boy, you'll make it through. But as of now, I ain't sure what to do. So I'll just keep a smile right on my face and hope this feeling's gonna fade away. I keep on treading water like I've always done. I keep on treading water, I'm not the only one. I keep on treading water, that's just what I'll do. I keep on treading water as long as I'm with you. Ooh, oh, oh, oh no, oh, oh, oh no. No, 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 no.
Welcome back, Papa Angelo Marinacci from Warren. We're always delighted when he sends us his songs. He's been a loyal supporter of the show for ages. And as he says, and so do we, he's our main guy.
He certainly is.
You can find his music on all major streaming platforms.
And also, he'll be playing at the Mediator stage on August 5th at 5 p.m. with Mark Greenbaum and with Cosmic Joe Karen at Nickanese on Saturday, August 26th from 4 to 7. And here he is for you now, Papa Angelo Marinacci.
Perhaps you've heard all my words today. Perhaps you've heard all my words, nothing I might say. I find all my conclusions lukewarm at best. I might get back to you, tell you some of the rest. Perhaps I'm still dreaming on. You might know the same. Perhaps everything I do seems wrong to you, and I'm to blame. Forgive me if I seem detached. Perhaps you've not heard a word,
and I'm just taking the heat. It seems that more I talk, the less you say. I guess I'll wait for a better day. It seems to me this parlay's gone too long. Maybe I'll just include it in my song. It seems to me we've wasted some time again. It seems to me we were doing fine again. Exactly like you, to make it all go wrong. Exactly like you, I think I'm going wrong. Well, good luck with that. I've had my fill. Good luck with that. I'll be moving on.
Once again, we've come to the end of the show. And as you can see, there's a lot of talent out there. And we thank all of you who found your way to Not So Far Apart Open Mic. Your music inspires us, gets our feet tapping, our heads bopping, and leaves us wanting to hear more. Thanks so much for being part of the show.
And thanks, as always, to our creators and producers, Luz Cabral and Steve Reese, for your tireless commitment to the show. We've said it before, we would not be here without you. And of course, thanks to Fall River Community Media for continuing to make room for us in your Friday night lineup. And thanks to all of you out there for tuning in. We really appreciate you. So till next month, stay safe out there and
Good night.